Well, good morning. It's sunny, but a little chilly out. But the ground seems to be warm enough right now. So we're going to be planting some of our bush beans and some spinach today. One of the things to be really careful with on bush beans, or any kind of beans, green beans, is to be sure that it says on the package they're stringless. And we weren't that careful last year, and we had one variety that did have strings in them. So this is one that I bought from Burpee. It's a fresh French bean, stringless bush. And I'm going to be doing that right here. As you can see, our peas are doing good. When they're done, then I'll plant another planting of bush beans over there so that we have kind of a rotation of crops. You'll notice over here, we've got some really nice looking lettuce. This is some of our lettuce I let go to seed every year, and this had seeded, but it had seeded in the pathway. So Al dug it up and put it in here, but he's been enjoying that for his lunch.
Now I want you to also notice, you maybe didn't even see it, but right down there under the lip is another volunteer lettuce.
Yeah.
I'll have to add that to my sandwich today.
And then if you want to take a look over here, this is a contraption I just threw together. We have had an extra windy May this year so far, and I had some cucumbers plants planted, and some little peppers, and they were just getting beat up. So I just took this extra stuff I had and put them in there. I do need to plant some more cucumbers, but I've decided to wait till Memorial Weekend. Over here behind Al you've looked at this before, this is our dry garden, and it is really, really looking good. Look at this.
Oh man, what are those?
I think it's a beard's tongue.
Well, whatever it is, it's sure pretty.
It's not a plant that came with the seeds, the wild seeds. So, yeah, and then over here, this is looking really nice here too. Got a little blossom there. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
So, and then let's see, what else have we got? Oh, we might look at this contraption. This is where we're going to be planting our pole beans. And this is just some stuff we had that we anchored in the ground. And then we're going to use this wood too so that it can grow up higher.
And we'll put some back here too. Those crisscrosses.
Crisscross them.
And what they do is we still allow the beans will hang down so that we can still stand up and harvest rather than crawl around on the ground. We can sit down here on the edge and harvest most of them and stand up and get the last of them that'll be up here.
Yeah. I still have my tomatoes covered because of the wind.
Yeah,
they look really raunchy down here low.
Yeah,
but that's okay because this needs to come off anyway. But if you look down in there where they're protected, oh look, we've got a little tomato. This is a bodacious tomato, and it's already set on. This is our Amish paste tomato. I don't think it's set on, but it looks pretty good down in there.
You can see down here low the other night when it frosted, it nipped it a little bit.
And this is our super sauce. This is also a Roma type tomato. I don't know if those are going to set on or not. It's probably a little cold for those to set on. And then this is my favorite big beef here. And it hasn't set on, but it is blooming.
Are these the Sweet 100s?
This is the Sweet 100 that we carried over from last year.
So you moved it into the greenhouse and saved it through the winter, huh?
Yeah, and I couldn't get all of the tomato plant in under the protection, but this just seems to be doing okay. And then this one is called Sugar Bomb, and it's also a small. Look, here it is.
Oh yeah, wow.
And it's a little kind of orangey, yellowy, shaped kind of like a pear. And we had that December before last, and I had saved the seeds. And I found the seeds this spring, so I planted them and got this plant going, and we'll see if they come out true. It's kind of an experiment, but we loved them. They were just such good tomatoes. I thought we'd try to get some of those this year. You'll also notice that I've got my marigolds planted around the tomatoes, and that's to ward off the big old tomato worms. And it seems to work because we haven't had any problem with tomato worms. And hopefully, well, I don't know. That's all we really, the ladybugs take care of the aphids, so I'm not too concerned about that. I've already seen some ladybug larvae coming around, so. And I think that's about it. It's cold and windy, so I'm going to get those beans planted, and then I think we're going to go inside and work.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.